Yeah, you see, like the league is really you when you check the league from fourth until 16.
No, 14 there.
Yeah, it's like 1 point.
Goal
Some
difference.
teams are tied. You see.
Yeah.
So it's really, if you lose one game, you're battling relegation. So you have to be very careful. Because
Like,
if you lose one game, your opponent win one game, they go up, you go very down.
Hey man, because your game you are like number 5 again. You lose one game, number 8.
Yeah, you see, we are now 9.
number 9.
Yeah.
And I don't.
EPL imeona, hey, we have tired watching Chelsea play. Let's just put the fixture at 5 p.m. While nobody's watching, everybody's busy here.
On Monday.
No, I think it was an holiday in UK. So
Which holiday, man?
it's a bank holiday. It was a bank holiday. So our fixtures,
The stadium was empty.
our
The
fixtures
stadium was empty,
rescheduled.
man.
Yeah, who is paying to watch that match? Who is going to pay to watch such bullshit?
I've been doing this month for the last 2 months. I've been doing this month. The months are not working.
If he is the one who decided to sell Mbuemo, he will perform for us.
Hello guys, welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. A very nice and easy kind of week after a very nice week. Very nice week for the Arsenal fans. Very nice week for the Manchester United fans. Very bad week for the Chelsea guys. Very bad week for the Atletico guys, and very bad week for the Bayern guys, man. I don't know what kind of week. And then let's start with the gang. This time at least we have a full house. The London team's well represented. Oh, long lost. Naitwa sana manani. Man like Josh, an Arsenal guy. What's up?
What's up, my G?
Have you been, man? It's been long, yo.
It has been long, man, and has been a minute, man. I enjoy being here, by the way. I've been looking forward for this day.
Okay.
Some here and there, but finally I'm here, man.
Naona umechange colors, leo umesema unapiga jezi.
Na bado sasa unajua sasa next time sasa tukipata jezi yenye iko na ile crown ya Champions League ndio mtatambua.
Very nice, man. On the other side, man, we got man like Mike, a Chelsea guy, yo. This week has been bad for you. Battered. You have been battered left, right and center, yo.
No, we as Chelsea, we already accepted our fate.
Okay.
We are waiting for next season.
Okay.
There is nothing for us this season. It's over. You see.
Okay. Football wise, how have you been?
Yeah.
Let's check for you first before you go to the football. How are you, like, normal wise? How is things taking you, man?
Yeah, things are good.
Okay.
At least, even if Chelsea is not giving me that joy as a fan.
Okay.
I'm still enjoying football. We've had a lot of Champions League, with the league as it is going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really faring on well, and the competition, we see it's like the league. We are saying it might take us to the last day.
Okay.
To decide who will win.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really great. Every weekend we are expecting some drama to happen, and it happens like when Manchester United City they are almost lost to Everton. Yeah, that's the beauty about the game.
Okay.
Even if your team is not really that good, but there is that as a football fan, you enjoy that drama that comes up with the
some teams
teams
getting the results, the negative results. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Joshua, before I start the pod, I'll quote you. Put something out on the group. Hardcore Tottenham Spurs FC fans will probably be in absolute emotional conflict on one side. If Arsenal FC beats West Ham United FC, Arsenal moves closer to the EPL title, but the same results could help Spurs avoid relegation. So the question becomes, will you rather survive or watch Arsenal become champions? Some Spurs fans will say relegate us, but don't let Arsenal win the league. Others will say we'll choose survival because relegation will be a disaster financially and emotionally for the club. That's the kind of rivalry where fans sometimes think emotionally before logically. What was going on in your mind before you typed that whole kind of script, yo?
Because the reason why I typed that is I was thinking like this is a very conflicted moment
Okay.
whereby as an Arsenal fan, I'm in that limbo to if I just win against West Ham, for me, I'm just looking on myself. Like I want to win the league. I don't care about what is happening with the other teams, if they go to relegation or not. Even though I would love them to go to relegation, but the first thing which is supposed to matter to me is winning. So if I win, I'll be able to get the trophy at the end of the season. This is something that I have been looking for the last 22 years. Then now there is this people who I don't know what kind of fans they are, and they are Tottenham fans, whereby there was a question which was posed last year that would you rather be relegated than see Arsenal win the league? And that time, remember, it was a hypothetical question, but this time round is a reality. So
The beauty of the game.
now, yeah, the question was there as a hypothetical question. We didn't even realize that Tottenham will be in that position. That time, most of the Tottenham fans, they were saying, I'd rather get relegated. I'd rather get relegated than Arsenal winning the league. Not knowing that they can get relegated and still Arsenal can win the league, despite the result against the West Ham, because they might also lose. So now, when there is in that conflict, there is that conflict of interest whereby they now have to support us for us to beat West Ham, so that for them, they should not go to relegation. And they will say that we have done them a favor.
Okay.
It's true. We have done them a favor. One of them was saying that it will be a win-win situation. If we lose, we are not going to take the league. If we win, we'll help them not to go to relegated. That's a fact. But still, we might lose, and Manchester City might lose, and we might come and win the league. There is still many options there, and so many things can happen. West Ham game is not even the game really. But for us, if we win that game, it put us very close to winning the league.
Okay.
And for me, I will not care if it will save Tottenham or not. But I just want to win the league.
Okay, nice. Mike, also still before we go on, there's something. This thing I've seen you checking it out mostly. The Mbappe thing with Real Madrid. There's I'm not sure. Is it official channel that put out that signatory, or is just somebody from? Because now, as of now, you said 30 million fans have already signed a petition calling out Kylian Mbappe to leave Real Madrid. Is it official? I don't know.
I think it's fans, and these Spanish clubs, the fans have a lot of say in what dealings they have to do
The club?
in terms of player signings. You see, like a club like Barcelona is, I think it's 100% fan owned, something like that, and also Real Madrid, the fans, they listen to their fans most of the time.
Okay.
So when the fans put up such a petition online, it's something serious. They have really seen. And from Mbappe, they are really complaining about his behavior. He's like trying to divide the changing room. Like now we have seen Valverde and Tuchanomi, they have had a physical fight. So much things are going on at Real Madrid. And everything is just one player is being blamed for that. And we have seen like Mbappe, it's not like the first time. When he was at PSG also, there was some issues also.
Okay.
And when he left, you see like what PSG are now doing. So like people are saying like Mbappe was at PSG for the last 3 seasons. They didn't win anything. I think when he left, they have won the Champions League. They have gone again to the Champions League final. Back to back.
FIFA, they took the FIFA.
They took the FIFA club Intercontinental.
Yeah.
And then when he left to Madrid now 2 seasons, they have gone trophyless.
Okay.
So everyone is saying now this guy maybe is the
issue.
Is the issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I think it's ego. His ego is really. I don't know who can tame it.
But I think I was one of those guys who said that Madrid team it's full of big stars, big names.
Yeah.
That's the issue they're suffering.
Yeah, it's true. Everyone is a star.
I don't think having that star mentorship is a problem. But you see, Mbappe as a person, his personality has been very, very bad, according to most of the people.
Yeah.
And you have seen how dictatorship that he has been portraying towards their teammate. You remember the other time I think I don't remember who was coming out, and he was wearing the armband for captain. He didn't even wait for this guy to remove. He just removed that armband by himself.
But he's the
It's
captain,
something which is the captain, yes.
But you're being
he was
taken off.
just, you just need to. You see how respectful those people they do. They remove and come and put it
on your
for
hand,
you themselves. Okay,
Yeah.
but for him, he was not waiting for that. He just pulled it out, and it's not a good behavior.
There is an
Mbappe, by the way, like
There's
Are
an
you talking the one he sent somebody to remove the armband from other players also?
No, there is an incident also last when before he went to Real Madrid, he was substituted. No, let me not even go to the substitution. Previously, they were in attacking mode when they were playing with these teammates in PSG, but they didn't pass the ball to him previously, so he didn't track back he didn't track the ball, the forward. He didn't continue with the attack. He just stood there and left the two players to go. But when they're on the wing, the other player was on the wing, on the right wing. He crossed the ball. If Mbappe had tracked that route, that ball would have reached to him and he scored. He never tracked that ball. He left them to go alone. That's his. I think his ego. He has a very big ego.
Okay.
And then there is an instance where Enrique substituted him, and the guy left the pitch, went to sit in the VIP sections. He never sat with these fellow players.
Okay.
You see,
I mean,
it's just we can't even explain it.
So which team will now then want to go and get him? Because I don't think there's any EPL teams now wants to go. If that's the vibe they're getting, I don't think there's any team wants to go there.
First thing, that guy is earning a lot of money. I don't know who will pay him that amount. Even if he left PSG on a free transfer, yes, but the salary they are paying for him in Real Madrid, that's a lot of money, man.
Okay.
I don't know which club will afford that.
Okay, nice.
And he won't reduce the salary.
Yeah, that's the issue,
He's
man.
still young also.
Okay.
You see.
That's it, man. Okay, big game. Let's start with the games that ended this just the other day, man. Yesterday we were watching a very big game. It was Bayern Munich versus PSG. What a bad day in office for the Bayern fans. I mean, I think sometimes wasemaga sikiwa nyani kufa miti zote uteleza. I think that was the case yesterday. That was the scenario yesterday. First of all, the referee calls, man. What do you think, Joshua? Was some of them fair? But I don't know. For me, I was like, he got it. Okay, the first one he got it right, but he did the worst mistake he did. He never went and talked to the captains and tell them, yo, this is why I called this, or this is why I gave it this. After that, every move that he made from there, it was totally going from bad to worse, according to me.
I think the referee, and I told you the other time, the referee should not let the game to be decided by him. He should let the game to flow and to make sure every call that he calls is either close to the actual incident or is the actual incident which has happened. But you should not make the game to be all about the referee. It was very catastrophic day for Bayern Munich because, first of all, if you understand the law, the handball of Joao Neves, it is not a handball.
Yeah,
first of all, because it was kicked by the fellow teammate. According to the IFAB, that's not a handball because it was not protecting anything. Okay, so we can say it was not intentional or deliberate handball. The second handball which was done, the referee, he called off for a handball for Nuno Mendes, and it was stopping an attack. Stopping an attack, remember that's a yellow card because it was a prominent attack, and he just stretched his hand, and it was a handball. But the linesman told the referee, first Cordan Reima had already touched the ball before he touched Nuno Mendes. So Nuno Mendes was very lucky because that was the second yellow. If it was the second yellow, it was going to be a red card. Mm. And that was, let's say, it was lucky for PSG. I cannot say that referee was biased because I'm not sure if he saw that handball before. But I'm sure the linesman saw that there is a way that he saw the handball, but which was not there. And remember, VAR cannot intervene in that issue. But this is what's supposed to change in next season because they say VAR will be intervening on those kind of second yellow card and stuff like that. Because that was going to be a second yellow card if he already touched the ball. But now it cannot intervene because the law is not there.
Okay.
And it's very unlucky for the Bayern Munich because most of the things that was happening, because we already see one scenario which we are not agreeing with it, then we'll be seeing each and every mistake that the referee will be doing.
Okay. Do you think yesterday, man, if you watched that game, do you think now Luis Enrique boys did a very great job on your side, Mike? Because for me, I was like, okay, I said, this game will not go. Joshua, remember when you were on the live, you said, yours for the prediction, you said 3-2. For me, I said 2-1. But there's nobody who said it will go to the goal galore of nine goals like for the first leg. Because how Enrique boys did that game, the likes of Pacho and Marquinhos, how they did that defense, I think they did a very great job, perfect job. How Zaire, he was changing in and out with João Neves. Also, it was very nice in that defense and midfield. I think Luis went on before as he prepared the game, and he was like, you know what? The easiest way to do is try to avoid this game, block the ball or try to control the ball as much as possible to avoid the likes of Diaz, the likes of Olise, the likes of Ken to get the ball that much. And then the other thing everybody's complaining, man, Olise, okay, he's a star, we know it. He's a good guy, he's a superstar. But the thing everybody now I'm seeing he's complaining is, hey, sometimes you are a star, yeah, we agree, but you don't need to try to maybe to get the best goals, to get the super, like sometimes it's just one. If for me there were some moments which I was like, if he did just a one touch kind of thing, I think it will be a great thing as compared to how he was wanting now to try to shine. I think that's the right word.
Overdoing, yeah.
Yeah.
He was overdoing everything.
Because some things I was like, man, just give one pass, and the likes of Ken was so far front. Diaz was already opening. Because for me, that team, except Kimmich, in that midfield, and Luis Diaz on the front, the other set of players, I was like, today's not your day.
Yeah, Bayern really suffered because they were not that lethal as PSG. You see, like PSG, they are attacking in every sector. It's not like only 3 players they're attacking. But for Bayern, you'll find that they have only 3 attackers who are lethal, and that's something that any team that can read them, they can they can pin them down,
okay,
and neutralize that attack. Like just PSG, they really tried, because PSG is not a defending club. We've seen they are always attacking, but yesterday we saw they really defended very well, and they neutralized the Bayern Munich's attack. And for Olise, really, there are sometimes you just need to play as a team. You don't need to play as an individual. And in such a situation like yesterday, it was supposed to be a teamwork so that they could manage to beat PSG. But some of them, they want to shine individually, and that's really unnecessary.
Okay. Yeah, Joshua, do you think the solution of how we saw yesterday, man, if they can be able to isolate that Bayern super team, as we can call it, do you think now coming forward, because now the final it's you guys against them, do you think maybe it's going to be a great game? It's going to be a great game than what we expected? Because most of you guys were saying, okay, we need Bayern for first half and then we play with PSG for second half,
First thing is, it was like, I really enjoy when things happen differently the way people expected, because people are saying like, the game Atletico vs Arsenal ended 1-1 and we are very furious. We're not supposed to watch this in the final. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But this is final. You don't come gun blazing in every team, And that's what PSG noticed. And they say, if we go the same way we went in our turf, it will be a very difficult game for us. So the best thing, what should we do? We sit back, we defend. If we get a goal, we make sure they not get any chance for them to score. And if you can look at the setting of the Bayern of the PSG that game, all 11 people are behind the ball. The same thing Arsenal used to do. The same thing people used to criticize Arsenal. And there is a day I was discussing with Wafula in the WhatsApp, and I was telling him, when your opponent has the ball and they're attacking you, the mentality is for you to defend the game. There is no any other option. If you decide that you will go and let maybe 3-4 people behind in front, so that when you get the ball, you pass to them, then they will have extra 3 people who will attack you, and the majority of the people who will be at the box, they'll have a higher chance for them to get the ball, either to shoot, or if maybe an aerial duel to come, they'll be able to attack it or get the second ball and shoot it. So yesterday, PSG knew that. And let me tell you, the defensive work they did, it was incredible job, because they were not letting any Bayern player to stay with the ball for a minute. They were attacking them. It was 1v2. If you have the ball, two people from PSG will come. If you pass, and the speed, that is the commitment that I was talking about. And if a team has that commitment, do you remember 2019 Liverpool? That's how they were playing. That commitment is a commitment whereby this team wants to win a trophy. And that is what was lacking in somebody called Olise. Olise, after he loses the ball, he will not follow up. He will just dilly-dally there, and he will not care if the ball will come to him again. There was no that commitment. The zeal to win the ball, the zeal to win a goal, the zeal to win a duel, it was not there on Olise. And that's why we saw that he was not performing very well. And we saw the attitude that you usually see during the day, that we say is a nonchalant guy. You can be whatever you want to be in your life. But when it comes to football, commitment is there. You're supposed to put everything down and you die in the field. I didn't see that from somebody like Olise.
Okay.
But when you look at Diaz, when you look at somebody like Harry Kane, when you look at this like Joshua Kimmich, those guys really gave all in that field. And when every team, you see, and that's what people are saying. If you find a coach like Arteta and Enrique, these players, they play for their coach. They do everything to make sure we are not disappointing, And if you find a person has influenced the players and they come to that discipline, that's a great one, because that's not the way PSG plays, but they play because they knew if we don't do that, then it will be a loss for us. And I'm very fine for a coach who can change tactics whenever it's needed.
Okay, fine, man. I was like, hey, man, why did they not start Davis? Because since Davis came to that pitch, the game changed, but it was already late, man. It was already late. But him and Kim, well, they joined the team. At least we got the spark for the game, but it was already, man, the game was already far-fetched gone. And then, hey, man, like Harry Kane, guys were saying, because the Bayern was, I think they're gonna go for the final Ballon d'Or is in it, but I think now that conversation will be off. Yeah, depending if maybe England do something in the World Cup, I think maybe we can be back on that conversation. But now with him being out of Champions League, I think that's now off the table.
Maybe, but I don't see any attacker who is really put up such numbers as him.
Okay.
In Europe top 5.
But you guys call the Bundesliga the Farmers League,
Not really. Not everyone can score such goals. It's not like a Farmers League.
Okay.
It depends with the player.
Okay.
Harry Kane has been doing this even in England. Mm-hmm. So this is not just the Bundesliga. It is doing it at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, Joshua. Now I'll let you take it through, man. The Arsenal game against Atletico. We were here saying this is the most Harami football we are going to watch, and then, man, the Harami stopped working. And then, man, you are star boy. Micah's the one bantering him. He's eating stress, man. Saka is not Sakaing. And then he scored there the 45 minutes, and then second half came. You guys were like, you know what? We are not gonna score any other goal. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. And then, this guy, man, the Simeone came in good at the 70th minute, but man, it was too late. But if that game could have gone maybe another 10 minutes, I think we could have gone for the extra minutes, man. That was my thoughts.
I think we were incredible, first of all, and I like the way most of our players, they have that commitment that I was talking about. And it's not an easy thing for a team to have that same mentality whereby if I lose the ball, I will make sure that I come for that ball again. First of all, I would like to congratulate somebody like Arteta. That is one coach, is a coach that we have been criticizing a lot, saying that he don't have those balls to make sure that he changed the game, and he has that overthinking mentality whereby in a game that matters a lot, he came and do some experiments which they were not there before. We saw how the team played when they play against Fulham. We saw Saka came to light. He just spearheaded our win. First half we were 3-0, and second half they removed Saka and most of the players so that they can be rested and come for the Champions League. You can see the difference between Saka and Madueke is day and light. When Madueke came, nothing happened. And he's my player, and I love him because when Saka was injured, Madueke really played a very good role and a very important role. He was there, yes. He played in his most capable ability. But when Saka came, you see he's trying to maybe try to outshine Saka, which is not there. But you can see the impact of Saka. People are also bantering somebody like Ben White, saying that Ben White has been very down. But you see, in that Fulham game and when you came, Arteta did not change the first 11. He just put Lewis Kelly, whereby most of the people are saying, I don't think Arteta has the ball to start Lewis Kelly at the mid. And we saw, I was complaining before and saying Zubimendi is so tired. He has played a lot of games. Nogard is there, and I don't know why Arteta is not trusting Nogard to come to that midfield. Because most of the games that we have been scored against, it was the mistake of Zubimendi. Maybe he switched off a minute and he let the goal to be. I can remember 2 games. One was Tottenham, another one, I think it was Brighton, I think. And those games, those goals matter the most because you maybe we won the game, yes, but it cost somebody like Raya because Raya want to keep a clean sheet. But you find Raya was nearly at the end of his 18-yard. Somebody like Richarlison get the ball and shoot, and it was a goal. It was a stupid goal, and for us, we already beat Tottenham 4-0. So those small moments, if you put them in the Champions League, they matter the most because one goal only can give you a trophy. One goal only can give you can get you outside the Champions League tournament.
Okay.
So you don't need to have those people who switch off.
Okay.
Zubimendi has been very phenomenal for the first leg, yes, and few games. But now we have seen that maybe fatigue has caught up with him because he's the only player who has played a lot of games, him and David Raya. But now the introduction of Lewis Kelly, we have seen that is his natural position. We saw how he played. We saw how he handled pressure. And it was very easy for Declan Rice to be able to breathe and to be able now to progress with the ball properly because he knows that he has been covered and he doesn't need to do and to be everywhere in that field.
Okay, I don't know. I'm one of that guy. Mike, you said watch head to watch. It's not that it's over. It's just delayed, man. I started my head to watch on that game where you guys were playing against this team, which I thought maybe they will do us a favor. But Arsenal being Arsenal, how comes you guys beat Fulham 3 goals? 3 goals, man. And then Gyökeres being the guy who's scoring 2 goals back to back. Saka assist goal, I was like, I'm just bored. I don't know. Good thing I never went live, so I was just watching. Because if I was live, man, I think second half I'll not be joining it, yo.
Yeah, now okay, as much as we say we are hate watching Arsenal, we have to accept that they are really good. They are really good at what they are doing at the moment, and they just have to keep up like that. And the league is theirs. There is nothing else that will stop them, unless themselves.
Okay,
there's nothing else. I think. The teams they are remaining, I don't think they can stop them. With the form they are in now, we have to postpone our head watch until next season. Or if anything happens, if they decide themselves to gift us the head watch, we will feast. But at the moment,
that's for sure.
We don't expect anything. Because they are really good.
Okay.
We have to accept as rivals. We just have to accept and wish them all the best.
Man, after that Fulham's goals and then the Atletico game, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I've accepted it. It's over. It was nice, but I mean, I think I overjoyed. The joy, it's much. It was so much for me than I had to let it go.
Yeah, it reaches a time you say, man, no, it's
sina uwezo.
Yeah, let it be.
Yeah, and the outcome of I told you about commitment. Most of the games I was telling you that I don't like how Gyökeres is playing because he was just waiting there and shielding and not getting the duels and not winning anything. So when Gyökeres started maybe making sure that he tried to win every ball and try to dribble the ball at least, even if he will not score, he will give a pass to somebody like Saka and they will score. If you see that commitment, that is what kept us in those games. In those 3 games, because he assisted and he scored. Saka assisted and they scored. When you come to this Atletico game, that ball came from Gyökeres. Then he was assisted by Trossard. Okay? So these are the things that we are speaking. Every player, even if you're not scoring, make sure you play your part at your best. If you do that, I think anything else will just come up to luck.
Okay, how does it feel you being having a 5 points caution now? Yeah, keep in mind, Man City do have one game at hand.
I think it's a good feeling because you remember when a few days ago we were draw. We were like only the goal difference and Man City was up, and it was a banter everywhere. So I remember Declan Rice was down there after we lost against Man City, and he told people it's not over yet. It's not over, and that is the mentality we want from the players. You know exactly. I'm not gonna sleep there and say that we have lost, but I know still we have a chance to win this league. And it's the same mentality that you saw from Haaland after they got defeated by Everton. He told people it's not over yet. And that's supposed to be a mentality because when you go to that field, you'll make sure that you have to get what is supposed to get and take the game to the wire. And this is the reason. If we have that 2 points caution, if they will play and win their next game, it's a good thing because we just need to win the game. We are not gonna maybe expect to battle them against the goal difference, which we know since before Man City has been very good in goal difference. Even though right now we are okay with the goal difference, but you don't know what can happen because Man City can explode and score 5 goals.
I mean, Haaland can
and
just
end up losing with
do a hair trick from nowhere.
You will end up losing with the goal difference. So now we have a 5-point caution. It's good, even if they have one game at hand. But you see what game at hand does. For the Everton one, it's gone.
Okay.
So we are waiting for the other game, and they don't have easy games. They have Brentford. They have
Crystal Palace,
Aston Villa at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 games still they're remaining with them. I know they can win the game, but they're not that easy. For us, we have very easy games. It's easy because these are teams in the relegation.
Okay.
What does that show? It shows that these are teams which you can win against this team. In fact, on paper it's easy, but sometimes when it comes to actual on the fields, it becomes very difficult, especially when you're playing with this team which are going for the relegation.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure this time round, Arsenal players, they have that stillness in them, the fire in the belly, for them to make sure they have secured the league this season. If they don't, it will be up to them because now the trophy is on their hand. It's for them to lose.
Okay. For the first time, Manchester United in 10 years, since I don't know when, man, us beating Liverpool home and away twice back to back. Man, big shout out. Kobe Mainoo, man. This boy, I don't know what he has with Liverpool. Because do you remember, was it FA or Carabao? He was also the guy who banged the last goal at the last minute of the game. I think, FA or Carabao, yeah? One of those.
It was a FA.
Yeah.
It was Carabao.
Yeah, so, man, Kobe, what a shot from him. And then I was checking the first half. We played so nice. We were so good. And I was like, you know what? Second half, let's go with the same momentum. I don't know and I was listening to the commentators. They were saying Manchester United, we have that issue just after the second half. The first 15 minutes of the game we have that issue, conceding most of the goals within that 20 minutes of the second half. Which for me, the first goal, what a mistake from this guy, the goal, Ahmad. I was like, Ahmad, you just came in. I thought you were going to be our savior, and then you do us bad. Second one, Lamens, I don't know what he was thinking. Then Sabosle did the thing, and then I was like, this game, now it's becoming to be more pressure than what I was expected, because it was an easy, because if you go for the first half, already you have win 2 goals. What you expect second half, you know what? It's an easy game for us. Let's either hold the 2 goals and call it a day, or go the other way of maybe let's just get 1 goal and then release the pressure. But just 15 minutes between 15 minutes, 2 goals done. And I was like, Iba, so that we go to draw. We call it a day a draw, because what we needed was just a point to be there to qualify for the Champions League, which is okay. We had already have it. So, and then, Bruno Fernandes, I don't know. That game, I think he took it more seriously than expected. It reached a point, I was like, hey, Karek, remove this guy, because what I was seeing next, it was a red card coming, because he was just he was just in another zone. He wasn't right, man.
He put in all his best.
Hey man, I know there's a best, but for him he overdid the best. Josh, what's your thoughts, man? What do you think, man? As Mainoo, because you guys were bantering us Vizuri.
You know. First of all, I left Manchester first half 2-0. Then I don't know what I was doing. When I opened again to watch the game, I saw it's 2-2, and I was very happy, man. I was very happy. I said, hey, what I was doing first can wait. Let me watch this game. And I don't know When I switch off, I don't know what I was doing again. Then I find it's ended 3.
So you are the head
3-2. So
wewe ndio kukaza, wewe ndio ulikuwa unakaza. Ukiwatch unapigwa.
Manze, nilisikia vibaya. I felt so bad, man. I just wanted you to draw the game. Like, I wanted you to get that 1 point. Because Liverpool is a team. Liverpool sometimes makes me angry, When we were expecting them to hold on Manchester City, and they have been doing that for I don't know when. Then they just put their back towards Manchester City, and it was damaging everywhere. So Liverpool this season, they have been very bad. Very, very bad. And I know there are some pundits who were saying that Liverpool will take the trophy back to back. Hey.
Yeah,
I don't know what is happening now.
They did great signings, and everyone expected them to fight for it this season again. But when the season started,
I think the mistake they did is to let Luis Diaz to go.
Okay, do you think now for after that defeat, do you think that's I think the slot era is becoming to an end? I think that marked the era, the end. When that defeat was like, you know what?
And Slot, I don't think next season he will be there.
Okay.
But
I think they'll bring Xabi Alonso, something like that.
Okay.
I've seen that he's about to sign a new contract, another contract until 2029, something like that. So I don't think it's going anytime soon.
I think
maybe they still have some hopes in him.
For the joy when you guys were saying, okay, watch Amorim, watch Tenaga Kai, because of the vibe of the banter. I think now I'll be like, okay, if it's for the banter purposes, okay, Slot, here we go. 3 more years to go. But for the vibe of football, now we need a competitive Liverpool.
For him it's so weird because he had a very good team. He adapted a very good team. Then he decided that I know it's a good team. I'm not gonna sell anybody apart from Diaz. Let me buy somebody like Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, and other Eketike. And we knew that. And also they bought Isaac, and they bought him for very expensive. And it was not even making sense. Isaac himself, he just protested that he want to leave the club. Yeah. And it never aged well, The curses from the fans sometimes they can get on.
Yeah, because Newcastle was there for him all along, man, and then he just turned on them.
Imagine.
Yeah,
okay,
that's really bad.
It's not good. It's not good, man.
Yeah, man.
And for what I can see is that right now he has 1 goal.
I think 2 or 3. 2 or 3 there. I'm not sure.
From 20 goals.
Man, he hasn't played like the whole season. He hasn't played, So
it's because the cast, bro. No one knew Isaac before Newcastle.
Okay.
Yeah, Newcastle really brought him to the limelight, and then what did he reward them? He told them he doesn't belong there.
Okay.
You see, like, okay, you have to grow that environment, but that's not the best way to get out of there. You see,
okay,
you can request, okay, I think like I've been here for certain a period of time. I feel like I've outgrown this place, so I need to go and just live in peace. Even the fans will issue all the best. They will thank you for all the services you gave their club, and then you go. But that forcing you want to leave, you are putting the club under pressure. They don't even have your replacement. You see, That's really not good.
Okay.
So maybe those injuries there are as a result of those tears. So the fans crying. You see, like they replaced him with the Oltamade. Oltamade now, I think he has
around 16, 17 there.
Yeah, goals.
Yeah, man. They said don't cut a hand that feeds you. Yo.
Yeah, sure.
And then wanasema je usinye unapopitia Waswahili hao. To another end, man, Spurs. Hii ndio timu imenilemea. Spurs, I've tried to understand it. I'm done. I'm just okay. This I was like Aston Villa. This is a win. Easy win for Villa. We expecting 3-4 goals. I also went for somebody like a Watkins. Ulikuwepo.
Aston Villa is just like another Spurs. Because the matches you expect they will win, they're the match they lose terribly. Like, I don't know which club. They lost to a certain club. I think Nottingham or which
Still
club?
Forest?
Yeah. Like, no one expected them to lose to Forest.
Plus, again, they're playing against us today for the second leg of the Europa. I don't know. Josh, Richarlison was the one scoring goals, and this time he scored a goal and they win. where you are, I know you are so angry, you know.
No. I'm very happy. And I'll tell you the reason why I'm happy. You know, the Charlie Ron has always been my guy, even though I usually banter him so much. Aston Villa himself, when they won against Arsenal last time, they celebrated a lot. It's okay. When we won against them after they had an 11 winning streak, Unai Emery was so bitter to an extent that he didn't even say hi to Mikel Arteta.
Okay.
He didn't even hug him. He didn't even bid him goodbye. And when he was asked, yeah, they do that. And when he was asked what did he say? He said that no, I was not going to wait for him forever. But when you check the video, he didn't wait even for a single minute. That bitterness from that time onward until now, they have been losing because what Unai was doing, he put all the effort and everything to win just against Arsenal. And that's what has made him to be like this now.
Okay, from Onana did that pocketing celebration. I think that was that was when the rain started beating them. After that celebration, I think that's where things started going south.
After that celebration, they met Arsenal. And when Arsenal did them, Gabriel.
Because now it's every team that played against them, it was just waiting to do that celebration against them. And that for the Manu time when Manu played against them and we won, and I don't know who did that celebration again. I was like, yeah, nice feeling, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Spurs, okay, it was a good win for them. Now making it easy for them to try to see if they can be on hopes for still not being relegated. But this game we're gonna go until the end of the season. That's the only thing you can say. It's going to be the end, man. There's no way. For both of them, it's back to back until at least the last day.
Yeah, you see, like the league is really you when you check the league from fourth until 16.
No, 14 there.
Yeah, it's like 1 point.
Goal
Some
difference.
teams are tied, you see.
Yeah.
So it's really, if you lose one game, you're battling relegation. So you have to be very careful. Because if you lose one game, your opponent win one game, they go up, you go very down.
Yeah, man, because your game, you are like number 5 again, you lose one game, number 8.
Yeah, you see, we are now 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's very funny because when I look at the game, like I'm looking at Bournemouth. What is Bournemouth doing here? You look at Brentford.
Yeah.
They are number 13. Then you are wondering. And if you check the point, it's just 1 point, 2 points, 1 point.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, you see these remaining 3 games, there'll be a very big change on the table. The table now, just
big.
take a screenshot now.
Yeah.
Take the screenshot now and take the screenshot at the end of the season.
There will be a very big
You will see
change.
the difference.
When it's
which will
doing
be
like
there.
this,
It's
whoever
like
plays
this.
first.
Someone goes up and then they go back down.
Because I was checking the game of Brentford. Brentford, they were number like sijui ngapi. After the one, I'm wondering, Brentford, sijui number 6, number 7. I'm like, how did they reach here?
When they lose, they'll go back to 9 or 10.
And I'm like, yo, how did they reach here? And I'm like, yo, okay, it's fine. But now the only problem.
We were expecting Chelsea. They are maybe competing for the European.
Wait, Chelsea. We are finishing up with Chelsea. Let's finish up first West Ham and Brentford. Then we'll go for Chelsea. Because I was like, West Ham. For West Ham and for me, I was like, okay, the team which maybe trying to play the last 3 games the most give their A game. It's only I was thinking only West Ham and this team. What's the name? I'm forgetting. West Ham and Spurs.
Nottingham.
Spurs. Nottingham Forest and Leeds already are off that margin of being relegated because the one is 43, the one is 42. So for them are a bit better. So for me, I was like, okay, the games which are pending, I'm just expecting West Ham to try to win all their games. Same as Tottenham tried to win all their games. But now I forgot to check on the European now qualifications, be it Conference League, be it Europa, you know.
Yeah.
And then that's when I was like, okay, Chelsea are playing a very good team, Nottingham Forest. Keeping in mind, Forest did a 7-player change of their first 11. And I was like, this is an easy ball. Hii hata tungojei. Kwanza niliona Samiro was live in Stamford Bridge, and he was like, how he's sing it 1-on-1, and then he was like, we have win this one. Done deal. After him doing this Austin challenge, Ikofunza dance, I was like, okay, Chelsea, we have been bantering you guys because, hey man, six games in a row, going south, lose. You needed a one. I was like, with this Nottingham Forest lineup, at least you'll get one win, at least to reclaim your, the Chelsea quote unquote big name, big club, because now everything we say nowadays, it's we are world. As always you say, you come with a very bad banger, world champions. We can never say anything apart from that. And then I'm seeing you guys are trying to compete to try to file, something, so that you can have that badge also in next season. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And then I'm like, okay, if you guys are being beaten like this, why should you have that badge, world champions still, and you're getting this kind of results? Because from being number 3 before, I think December, while still, Maresca was still the manager. You guys were number 3, number 4 there. To being now number 8 in just a span of like 3 months, man, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's really bad for us. And as a Chelsea fan, anywhere, I can say that there is a character in Game of Thrones called King Baratheon. He said like he was underwhelmed by pain. I think he had something, an arrow or whatever. He was underwhelmed with pain. So the doctors tried to give him some medicine, and they realized they can't save him.
Okay.
We are like that. We are like King Robert Baratheon. We can't be saved. So when he realized he can't be saved, he told the doctors, just give me something to help me die. You see, we are now Chelsea. We are like that. We don't see anything in the league. We have an FA Cup. Maybe that we can try, but in the league, the remaining 3 matches, we are going to play against Liverpool, Tottenham, and then the last match, I don't know.
I think Villa.
Yeah, those 3 games. There is no hopes in those 3 games. Surely, we are going to be beaten by Liverpool at Anfield. There is nothing there. Tottenham will come. Maybe they will draw at the Bridge. We are going to, I think Villa. I don't see anything. When you watch Chelsea, even the players, they have already withdrawn. Even their body language, you just see this. They're just showing up for formalities. They're just showing up to honor the fixture. They're not showing up to even play. You see, we have all these players. They have been performing really well under Maresca. Okay, what changed? They're still the same players. What changed? They are showing no interest in even playing. We have Cole Palmer. Now he's missing penalties. The person who used to score penalties, like,
but I saw this penalty and I was like, this already 1-0.
The only player who is giving us any glimpse of hope is João Pedro and Enzo.
Okay.
Those are the only 2 players. When you look at our defense, very useless people. You wonder even why they are even being paid to play. Yeah, they make silly mistake like the mistake Gusto did. What was he thinking?
Man, I was not watching your game, man, because it's 5. I was not. And I was like, hey, we have tired watching Chelsea play. Let's just put the fixture at 5 p.m. while nobody's watching. Everybody's busy here
on Monday.
No, I think it was an holiday in UK. So
which holiday, man?
It's a bank holiday. It was a bank holiday. So our fixtures.
The stadium was empty.
Our fixture was rescheduled.
Empty, man.
Yeah, who is paying to watch that match? Who is going to pay to watch such bullshit? I want our fans. I want our fans not to even buy tickets to matches. I want the stadium to remain empty so that these owners can see they have really messed up. They were okay. We gave them the benefit of doubt when they started. They knew nothing about football. We gave them the benefit of doubt the first year, the second. They did mistakes, but this is their 4th year. They are still doing the same
silly mistakes.
What is that?
Okay.
They don't want to let football people to manage football. They want to manage everything, and that will never work.
Okay.
You see, like when Abramovich took over Chelsea, when he took over, he didn't know anything about football. What did he do? He went and hired ex-Manchester United sporting director. He didn't even. He was not even ex-Manchester. He took Manchester United director. He took director from Manchester United and gave him everything. He told them, okay, you've been managing Manchester United. They have been great. So I want you to do it at Chelsea.
Okay.
You saw what he did. In 19 years of Abramovich reigns, we only never qualified for UCL only twice. Now, 4 years of this clear clones, we are now third year without UCL, and that's not our standard.
Okay.
You see, so these people really need to look themselves in the mirror and see the load of bullshit they have created. They have gone a lot of losses. They are still going a lot of losses because next season we don't have any European football. That's a loss on their side.
Okay.
I don't know how they'll manage. I don't know who they will sign next season.
Plus, still, you guys do have to pay Madueke. You have to pay again the manager after he left and the other.
We have,
so many bills, man.
We don't, since they came, they have never gotten a front of shirt sponsor for 4 years. What kind of ownership is that? They claim that they are good at business, but they are the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, so they really need to look themselves in the mirror and really need to change. A change of manager will not change anything. They need to change from top management.
Okay.
Even if we bring Arteta, who is performing now well, he will not change Chelsea. The road at Chelsea is deeper.
Okay.
It's from the start, from the hierarchy of the club. If they don't change, nothing will ever change. We'll always be changing managers every season. Nothing will change. Maresca is the only manager who was trying to give us an identity. What did they tell him? You will do whatever we tell you. Before Maresca, before they hired Pochettino, Luis Enrique came. They interviewed Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique presented to them his vision and everything he will do with Chelsea. They told him, no, we don't want you.
Okay.
They took someone who will just take their orders. Someone who will not have a say in any player they sign. You're just there. They'll sign a 19-year-old from Brazil. They bring it to him. Yeah, you'll play him.
Okay.
What kind of management is that?
Man,
There is a manager has his profile of players he wants. You see, let the manager decide what he wants to play with. You can't just give him. And they signed a lot of players who are, when you look at Chelsea, you don't even see all those players where they went. They went on loan. Others we don't even understand how that money went. They have spent over 2 billion. There is nothing to show off in the field. I don't know their logic of management.
Okay.
Yeah. So Chelsea, whatever is happening, it's deeper. It's from management. It's not footballing
self-inflicted pain.
Yeah. So they just really need to sit down and look themselves in the mirror and say, no, this is not what we want to give there to
as the legacy.
To make this club. Yeah.
Okay.
They have really destroyed the legacy of Chelsea. Even the 2 trophies we've won last season, it's just our heritage as Chelsea. When we reach finals,
we won it.
We always try and win it. It's not like it's their own doing. No, it's just the heritage of Chelsea. So they really need to change.
Okay.
If they can't change, this club is sinking.
Okay.
And we'll find ourselves in Spurs' shoes next season because next season it will be worse than this season. Yeah.
Fine, man. Game week 36, man. I don't know. This is one of the biggest for me. It's one of the biggest game. Keeping in mind there's a double game week. That's one point. But still, double game week aside, there are some big games for me which I'm like, these are must-watch games, and they have an impact in every team which is playing. Begin it out top. It's West Ham versus Arsenal. As Joshua have said, you guys, West Ham are busy trying here to avoid relegation. But again, you guys, if you win that game and you win the other game and the other game, it's moving closer for you guys to get double. Champions League already confirmed finals, and then now EPL. If you win that game, it doesn't matter because now if you win all of your games, even if Man City wins all of their games, you already have it.
So I must say, from now onwards, every game is very important. Apart from Burnley and Wolves, they are playing for nothing. But from Tottenham going forward until number 1, every game is very important. No one is guaranteed in his position. You have to play. Some are playing for the conference. Some are playing for the Europa. Others are playing for the
Avoid relegation.
UCL. And some are playing for the trophy. And Tottenham and their friends, they are playing to avoid the relegation zone. So if you look that, it means that the running this period, it will be so competitive.
Okay.
And everyone has to put to up their game. So what I can say about my team, Arsenal, most of our players have recovered from injury, and it's a very beautiful thing to see. Apart, even Mainoo right now, we've seen that he has been doing grass training. That shows at the end of the season, Mainoo will be there, because Mainoo is a very fundamental player in our team, because he can play most of the position there. Even if the striker is not there, he will play the midfield, he will play, and we usually see the magic of Mainoo. We have missed it for a very long time. So when it comes to this congestion of games, right now, I think Champions League, we just cast it aside first of all, because we'll play it after the league is gone. So we don't have most game to play, but Man City have the FA final to prepare for. And for us, we just need to make sure that these 3 games which are remaining are must-win games. And we need all of our players to be there and to be available, and to make sure they are committed to make sure and win each and every game.
Okay.
So that when it reaches a time, players will not get fatigue.
Okay.
We have a full team. Kai Havertz is back. Odegaard is there. And Timber, I think he will be available, even though we are not sure, but I think he will be available between these 3 games. And that's a good thing, because rotation is supposed to be rotated, and to make sure you maintain the intensity and you maintain the game so that they can win each and every game. If you're having those that kind of depth, I'm sure it's guaranteed for you to win, because you have those people who can change your game in any time.
The other game, Mike, Liverpool versus there's Man City, for which will be playing against Brentford, and also they're going to play against Crystal Palace. Brentford, man, this guy is somebody like Diao. I think he's been a great player for that team. What do you think now? Because both teams also, as you have said, on their side of Arsenal, it's a must-winnable games. Also for me, I'm thinking Man City, it's the same thing. They're trying to,
For Man City also, there's no room for laxity. They just have to win all their remaining games, because you can see like Arsenal, they're already 5 points clear.
Okay.
So if they slip up again, like they did against Brentford, they just should have forget about it.
Okay.
And Brentford, you see, it's a sniffed that European chance.
Mm-hmm.
So they will not be an easy game for them.
Okay.
So you see, like they did what Everton did to City. Brentford can instill such a pain to them if they are not really careful. And you've seen Brighton, Brentford, they have one of the best strikers in the league. So with Donnarumma, I don't know what happened to him sometimes. He just concedes some silly goals, you wonder. So Thiago can hurt them.
Okay, man. Hey, really good thing you never went over Donnarumma. At least San Lamens is a bit better. Some mistakes he makes, I'm like, at least
Donnarumma is just prone to mistakes.
We survived.
Yeah.
Because, man, the Arsenal game, same mistake. The other game also, same mistake, It's back-to-back mistake. And then Liverpool was Chelsea, man. I don't know. Both of you teams are bad. This is one of those bad games to watch. Because if Liverpool wins, at least it will be try like kusafisha kidogo on their side. If you guys win, at least you'll be like, okay, hey, we have been beaten for a while. Okay, at least a goal.
What are we winning, bro? We are going at Anfield with the way we are playing.
No, Anfield, man. Every team goes to Anfield.
Yeah, every team goes to Anfield. But even if we are in our best form, we have really not won at Anfield that easily.
Okay.
I think the last time we won at Anfield was 2021 when Lampard was still there. Maybe something like that.
Okay.
But it's really not an easy field for us. Mm-hmm. It's just like Old Trafford. We never win at Old Trafford easily.
Okay.
So with the form we are in now, I don't expect anything.
Okay.
I just expect another loss for us. Unless, I don't know, a miracle happens.
Hey, man, you put Garnacho, man. Yeah, superstar.
No.
Josh.
No, Garnacho also is injured. We don't have even a winger. Garnacho and Neto, they are doubtful for the weekend.
Okay.
We don't think they'll play. Yeah.
Fine.
We don't even have a natural wing on the weekend, so we just accepted our fate.
Okay. Maybe he push Palma on the wing. Play this guy Jao and maybe Dilap, and then push the I don't know.
Whatever. If the players they decide to play, okay, but they have already shown us they don't want even to play.
Okay,
so
fine. Spurs
we are
Leeds.
just there.
Josh, you are another London team, which for you Spurs they are going. But have you seen how Leeds are playing, man? Have you seen how Leeds are already 43 points up, which is good for them. The relegation zone off completely. But hey, these guys, they're not playing. They're beating guys like the other week they beat Burnley 3-1. The other week they beat Mainoo. The other week they beat Chelsea. I mean, like beating teams is their thing, you know.
I think these are some of the games that I like to watch. For me, I like to watch mid-table games because they are very entertaining and they are very unpredictable. You really don't know who's gonna win.
Okay.
This time is a relegation zone battle, even though Leeds are past it. But you know, De Zerbi is in Tottenham, and this Tottenham, they really don't want to go to relegation because if they go to relegation, the repercussion which will be there, the disaster which will be there in Tottenham is so huge, especially financially. And it's not necessary they'll be able to come back when they go to Championship because Championship is also competitive. So they will not like to go there.
Championship, they play 40 games. I think 40 or 46 games.
It's not easy, man. So the best thing they have to do is to make sure they win each and every game they are going to face. So that game, Leeds versus Tottenham, should be a very entertaining and a very attacking football game. And we have seen the way De Zerbi arranges his team. It's not like Ange Postecoglou. So we know De Zerbi can attack, can defend. And he knows that to do that best. If most of the players like Van der Ven, they will not do their thing. Okay. Van der Ven is a very good defender, but sometimes he forget himself and go to strike. And when they get the counter, he's not even there to be seen. Mm-hmm. So this time round, that is a game for me to watch. Even I can miss to see my game, which is not likely to happen. But I would like to see Leeds versus Tottenham.
Burnley, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, they are also another Spurs. You expect them to beat such teams. Unfortunately, you'll find them losing. But I think they will beat Burnley this time.
Okay.
I hope so.
For me, I said it. These teams that Burnley, Aston Villa, Burnley, Spurs, Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Hopefully we are not playing one of those because they can just decide to be useless for you, just be an ass for you. You know, that's the worst they can do.
They'll hold you back. They'll pull you to the ground.
Yeah.
So that they can make you dirty with their mud.
Okay, man. I don't know. Yeah, Josh, I saw you posting a picture, man. You guys, okay. I know it's off, but you guys send Guehi, man, as your agent.
Agent Guehi at it again.
I don't like it, but
you see what Guehi did. The funniest part, I really don't like this attitude with the players. You have seen that you made a bad pass. You don't feel sorry for yourself. Run to make sure you protect those games, those balls. But he just stand there and just dejected and gutted what he has done instead of him following up. I know maybe you cannot reach, but try to show that maybe that guy can feel that you're coming and maybe he can lose the cool.
Okay.
But you just let the person to be with the goalkeeper. And let me tell you, Barry, you know what Barry did? Barry paid. He paid for his local people, like his neighbors. He paid for them to come and watch this game. And these people, these neighbors, they are not Everton players, you know? They are not Everton fans. They are Arsenal fans.
I mean, that's easy. The odds are going that you pay. This thing, it was well planned.
Exactly. So there was a war, you know.
Okay.
When it happened, you know, because they see I think they were in Manchester City side.
Mm-hmm.
So they fight because when Manchester City conceded, they were
celebrating. You guys are mad.
So it was very bad because people saying that it's not supposed to happen.
That's not
like
supposed
that.
to happen, man.
That players from the other side, they are coming to stay with these people in Man City side, and they're celebrating when they get scored
Man,
against.
you can be hit
that one
brutally.
can cause a big.
Yeah.
It was a fight, and it's not good, and that's what maybe made this abuse, which came to it was Gueye. Is it true? It was Gueye, yeah.
No, I think so, man.
And he was racially abused by, I think, Everton.
Man, I think
and this guy was arrested.
It was Semenyo, not Gueye.
Yes. Oh, Semenyo.
Yeah.
And I think that guy was arrested.
Yeah, we don't condone that,
He was
man.
arrested, but-
Football it should be for everyone.
Yeah,
man.
it should not be like that. But I was very happy to see that.
Okay.
Like Barry, he brought these people. They celebrated, and he's the one who scored twice.
Okay.
It was fun to watch, man.
Okay, nice. Yo, Fantasy Premier League, quick one. Hey, bro, thank you, we have you. What number are you?
I really don't take the number, man.
Thank you very much. Mike, what number are you?
The
Okay,
last time
easy
I
one.
checked, I was-
Numbers is hard. Which page are you? I think that will be an easy one. Which page are you?
I don't know, maybe third page. I've really not checked, but I've been performing for the last 3 months. For the last 3 months, yes, I've been performing very good. I think I've been having a green arrow every time.
Okay.
But this time round, I've been. I think this time maybe I'll get a green arrow, or maybe I'm not sure.
Okay.
But not compared to when I started the season very badly.
Mhm.
I have tried to come from that relegation zone. Also, it has been very, very difficult.
Okay, man. I don't know. Game week 36, there's a double game week. What's your thoughts?
Wait.
Do you go double up on Crystal Palace and Man City, triple up, or maybe if you have a triple captain chip plate, free hit plate, or maybe bench boost the best chip to play this week?
I'll play my bench boost. Because my FPL players, they want to sack the manager, which is me.
Mike, what's your other step before the other guy gets sacked here? What do you want, man, for this week?
For this week, even when I look at my squad, I see it's like all the players I have, they don't have a match. You see how crazy that is. They're all with the blanks. So I love to go. I love to go slowly and check my squad, because I think I still have free hit and wild card, so I can use that.
Okay, for me, because I do have a bench boost, so it's a good week to play it. So I think if that's your have, man, I think that's the best option to go. Keeping in mind this week at least, for me at least, the average points were 50. Unfortunately, I had 47, so 3 points off the average. But for the last 2 weeks, man, that double game week helped me a lot. That I reached the 100 points, and that was the beginning of me from the Sol to Paul moment. Since then, I haven't gotten the bad points. So at least I was so close, man. 3 points to be in page 1. Keeping up the spirit, I think hopefully this bench boost this week gonna put me on page 1. Hey, it's bad. At least all of you guys, nobody's on top of me except Luis. I don't know how I can catch him, but man, I think 100 points above. I can never reach him, man. He's beating me with 100 points. Yeah, so that's a no way to go. But all of you other guys, you are saying this season it's not my season. I was, but at least I'm now on a good numbers, but not yet there. But at least, hopefully, thumbs closed, things go well. So for me, I'm like, okay, double game week, bench boost confirmed. I think it's gonna be nice. So I'm having 2 Crystal Palace players, 3 Man City players. I'm thinking to bring 1 Crystal Palace player also to wind up on my team, but I'm still in there. I don't know who are the best players, Josh, to go if you want to go for this kind of maybe free hit or a bench boost kind of game. On player wise, maybe defensive and goalie wise.
I think defensive, you can go with O'Leary because he has a double game week, and that I think is a given because O'Leary give you attacking threat, and he has been doing very well. Also, you can maybe double up to somebody like Haaland. If you don't have Haaland and you have those funds, maybe if you have Haaland, then he's the best thing. But I think it's a high time for you to double it on Manchester City. For you, doubling or maybe tripling on Crystal Palace, I think is not a good suggestion because one of the games is they are playing against Man City. So is a very difficult game for you to expect to choose people from Crystal Palace, and you expect to get, even though the likes of Munoz, who usually give you those attacking threat, but because since they are playing against Man City, is a 50-50. I cannot recommend somebody to go for them because Man City now they are playing for they want to make sure that they take the league, and they will do everything possible to make sure for that. Even though even the Everton game it was the same, but I think the best thing is to double for Man City.
Okay, for me, I was saying maybe
double or triple.
Okay, fine. Defensive wise, I was saying go for Gabriel. You have seen him still clean sheet doing it the thing, or you can double up for both Arsenal players. So either Gabriel and Saliba, and then double up on the defense also for Crystal Palace. For me, I was going for Munoz and Lacroix. And also, if you go for Mukiele, still Sunderland, this week it's kind of a good but not a good game. But hopefully, he may get a thing. Hey, last week I was here saying, oh, guys, go for Mavropanos from West Ham.
Mavropanos.
Man, the guy got an own goal. And I was like, yeah.
and his goal denied.
So I was like, okay. Yeah, so let's see. Tarkowski, Everton, we have seen.
How unlucky can person be?
Yeah, man. So see Tarkowski, he's Everton, man. They can try to be just mad for you guys. So Everton, if you go for them, good place to go also. I don't know. Goalkeeper wise, man, I'm saying Brighton. I think their game this week it looks better. So either go for Rai if you have the funds. If not, go for Van Bregen. Also, is a good player. Or also, you can go for Bournemouth. Kelleher, Brentford player. But since they play against Man City, I'm like, okay, 50-50. I don't know. Midfield wise, what's your thoughts?
Midfield, I think you can have someone like Semenyo. That's an obvious one. Because you're expecting Man City, they are trying to go for it. They are going all in it. And maybe someone like Yeremi, they'll be playing Everton and Man City. Maybe for starters. And then we have like for Sunderland, I don't think there is any player you can take at the moment because they have really turned their season over. Like they are just like the new Chelsea.
Okay. Because
they started off really well, but coming into this end of the season, they have been really performing poorly. And they play Manchester United, who are on form. So
okay.
You can try and take my new midfielders like Bruno. He will give you those returns. Mainoo for those differential, you can try. And also for Brentford also they have some great midfielders. So you for the differential you'll have to pick from at least those teams. And also Arsenal, we have Rice, who is really putting up those great performances in the mid. So I think for me, I'll try and manage through those few teams.
I don't know. Forward wise, what's your thoughts, Joshua, man? Because man, for me, I'm thinking Gyökeres, Haaland, and Thiago. We have seen him. I don't care.
Thiago and Haaland. Why are you saying Gyökeres there? Because you want to jinx him?
Huh? He's on form. He's on form. Go for the on form player, man.
I know you, man. I know you.
He's on form.
You just pick Haaland.
Okay. I always have Haaland. So this week I'm going for Gyökeres, you know. I need the form.
Yeah, Gyökeres, I think Gyökeres is a great pick, but I'm not sure if he will start. I think they may start Kai Havertz.
Okay.
So you must be very careful on that.
Okay.
Because he played the Fulham game full, not full, because they brought Jesus, and this game he played full, but they just switch at the end of the game. So this coming game, no, but I don't think Arteta will try to gamble this one. But if Havertz will be okay, he will definitely set Havertz to rest Gyökeres a bit. But the momentum that Gyökeres has taken,
I don't think he should be benched.
I'm not sure if they will move it.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine. So games of the weekend, man. We are starting it all early, man. Unfortunately, Saturday I have a gig to attend. I don't know. Chelsea game I'm not watching. Mainoo game I'm not watching. Shit, man. I don't know. We'll see. So early kickoff. Chelsea 2:30 against Liverpool at Anfield. What's your thoughts there, man? Prediction?
This is an easy win for Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less.
Fine. But what's the goal?
the goal, maybe 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Brighton versus Wolves, Joshua.
Definitely Brighton will win the game.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Man, I've seen Wolves this week. They got 1-1. So against Sunderland, I don't trust them. Maybe they may go for a draw or something like that. But I don't trust them. Maybe a
For me,
draw.
it's a win. It's a win on Brighton.
Okay.
Brighton are very good in those kind of teams.
Okay. Fulham versus Bournemouth. I think this is another one of
It's
the
a
best.
really
Great game.
Yeah.
Fulham, very nice game after being beaten on the weekend. Bournemouth after a very nice 3-goal win against Crystal Palace. So it's a very beautiful game to watch. For me, I'm like, I cannot call it. It may go inside.
But I think Bournemouth will win.
Okay, Josh.
I think Fulham will win the game.
Okay, fine. Sunderland versus
If not winning, they will draw.
Okay, Sunderland versus Manchester United. Us playing away. Easy peasy. You had already secured the Champions League football, so I don't care whichever results come. Maybe a win will be good. Maybe 4 wins in a row. It's gonna be good, but I don't give it much more now. I'm like, nah, we already achieved whatever we were not thinking will ever be there. So yeah, whichever happens. But for a win for Mainoo will be great. But nowadays I don't call Mainoo games because I think I'm the one who was jinxing them up. Every time I predicted went south, so I stopped doing that. Same as doing the Mainoo jersey.
You are like, what is the name of this guy? Obi Mikel of Chelsea. You see his prediction? They all went haywire.
So I don't do that.
It was direct opposite of man.
Okay. So Manchester City versus Brentford.
Manchester City versus Brentford. This is a game for Man City to win. Even though Brentford, yes, they are a very tough team. But I think Man City, they will win this game. If they don't win this game, it's all about them. But this is a game for them to win.
Fine. I don't know why this EPL nowadays are giving us fixtures at 4 p.m. on Sundays. I don't know why. I still don't understand. But anyway, it's going to be there. Burnley versus Aston Villa. Early kickoff. Mike.
Burnley, Aston Villa. This Aston Villa win.
Okay. For me, I think, as I always say, Aston Villa will win, but Burnley, just know they'll score a goal. That's a guaranteed. For if you're a gambler, go for goal, always will get it. Crystal Palace, Everton. Joshua.
Crystal Palace versus Everton. That's a good game to watch, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a very competitive game, but I'm banking for Everton to win.
Okay, fine. Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle. This is a beautiful game to watch also. According to me, it may go anywhere, but I'm giving it Nottingham Forest.
For sure, but for Newcastle, they have been really poor. So they might try to fight back.
Okay.
This one might end in a draw.
Man, their form away, it's not that good as compared. Also, but nowadays also home, they're so good.
Yeah, they have been really poor.
Yeah.
So Nottingham Forest, they really need to watch out also.
Okay.
They should not just rely on their form. They think they'll scare them now.
Man, I think it depends on how Forest will play today against Villa. Against Aston Villa. If they win this game, I think they'll carry on the momentum. If they lose it, because now they'll be kicked out, I think it may have an impact to what they play on the weekend. And then big game. The one I'm interesting to watch. It's the West Ham versus Arsenal, 6:30 on Sunday. Joshua.
Why is it a big game?
Because it has many implications. For that results may change our perspective of how
What
things
about
will
Man
go.
City?
No.
Man City has so many implications.
No, Man City won because Man City already we have already confirmed it's not looking good. So we are trying to cast on this one only.
Let me tell you one thing. West Ham are on form right now, and they are playing really good football. And for sure is a very tight game, and we're supposed to make sure that we come all gun blazing. We have to make sure that we play our best because there's nothing else we are playing for. Champions League is already confirmed. We have to play after we finish the EPL. So Arteta should play his best 11. And anyone who is being played there, because we have quality in the team, the only thing that we need for them is just commitment.
Cool. So what's your prediction? How many goals?
I think it will be a 2-1 win.
Okay, fine, man. Me, I'm
in favor of Arsenal.
I just want a draw. I don't want how much. I want a draw. If West Ham can manage to get a draw for me, it's okay. That's my prediction. And then Spurs Leeds, Mike.
Spurs Leeds. This is a really great game.
Wait, Mark. We are not talking about what you want. We want you to predict how you see the game will be.
So I've said draw. Draw.
But you say you want a draw.
Yeah, so that's what I want. That's my prediction. It's a draw.
Are you predicting emotionally or you are predicting logically? You know, we have to assess
I'm not
that.
using logic now. Spurs versus
You
Leeds.
see, that's emotional. You know?
Spurs versus Leeds.
Spurs versus Leeds. You see, like Spurs are trying to avoid relegation,
Okay.
and Leeds, they have really been in form.
Okay.
So this will be a really great watch, and it's on Monday. I think we'll enjoy this football a lot because
Damn, man.
it will be really great to watch. And for Spurs, they really need to put up very well because Leeds is not an easy opponent.
Okay.
With the way they have really performed against all the other clubs, I think Leeds might win
Okay.
if Spurs really don't put up well.
Finishing off, Man City against Crystal Palace, Joshua.
Man City against Crystal Palace. I'm telling you, Man City is supposed to win this game.
Okay.
And according to the stats and everything, I know Man City will win the game.
Fine.
Yeah, but I'm not sure about the goals. But I think every game is very difficult, but Man City will definitely win against Crystal Palace.
Fine. So, man, big thanks to you guys, man. What's your captain for the week? Man, I think Haaland, it's the most to-go player because the double game week, you know?
Yeah,
Or
I'll
Semenyo
go with
maybe.
Haaland because he has double game week.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Man, big thanks to you guys. Seeing you back in the pod, man. Many guys have called for you, man. It's good to see you back, yo. At least I've paid the due.
Tell them I'm back. I'm back,
At least
man.
the debt is paid, man. Because I was like, yo, Josh, bring Josh, man. So at least the debt is gone, man. At least you have him. I don't know.
Sure. I think it has been so good for me to be here because I've missed a lot, man. Because this is something that we usually do, and I'm very happy about it. So, me not being in this podcast, I knew that I was missing a lot, but I will make sure that time to time I'll be picking and come and we talk about football and see how it's going, man.
Okay, nice, man. Man, if there's a guy who I'll give up, man, the flowers, it's been Mike.
Yeah.
I thought when they guys were trying to get battered, he'll disappear, but always he's here, man. So big thanks to you, always, man, for being here, yo.
No, that's what's football fun is.
Okay.
You don't just show up because your team is performing. You
Yeah.
show up every time.
Man.
Even if your team is going to relegation, you just go with them.
Okay.
And this football,
Okay.
it's up and down. So you don't just talk about the ups.
Okay,
You
also
have
the
to
down.
Even when you're down, you have to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, man. Big thanks to all of you guys, man. For those guys joining on the lives, big shout out to you. Also, still we're doing a live West Ham versus Arsenal on Sunday. Keep it locked. I hope. Maybe I'll bring Joshua on the live also. I don't know if he'll be available. We're going to make it on the live. And then big thanks to all you guys for watching, liking, subscribing the Triple Cup podcast in each and every social media platform. It's been nice, man, like Josh, man like Mike, and man like Daoud. Adios. We out.
Adios.
See you guys, man.
Well, Joshua,